What is new, my Mystic crew? So here we are, round 3 of locals. The camera's a little off on this one. My opponent had his mat a little further back. And if you recognise that mat, that opponent is, of course, my son, Corey. So we've got father versus son. He goes ahead and goes into, I can't remember what it's called, Cartesia or whatever, to spec out a Swordsoul monster. I ash that. I know that. He ain't getting Moye. But he has the 6-star one in his hand, Sinister Sovereign. Ditch another card to go into the Sinister Sovereign, so now you can banish a spell or trap. So in my turn comes around, we start off, I drop the Imperm, he banishes it, so I lose 1200, is what it is, but his monster is still negated, and the reason why I did that is because I do not want him banishing any of my special summon monsters, because, like, why would you want that? So I spec out Circular, and he has the Book of Moon. So fantastic. So I drop the Sigma anyway, and then I spec Sigma back. I use the Foolish Burial, drop in the Nabbler, and then I normal summon the Diameter to bring back the Nabbler, because, you know, I just open cracked hand. I then link 2 for Update Jammer, link 3 for Transcode bring back the Update Jammer, link 4, and he scoops. He knows I was going OTK access code. So that was that. That's game 1 really quick. Nice and easy. So I'll be back with you in just a few moments with siding. Okay, and we're back from siding. So I've sided in 3 Nibiru's and the 3 Dark Ruler no more, of course. And Corey tells me to go first. So, oh, sorry, I don't side in Dark Ruler here. I side in the Cosmic Cyclones because Blackout is a thing, which I really don't want. But yeah, he makes me go first, and I open the sign at mine, and thank God for that, because I search Circular, and then activate the Circular, dropping the Sigma. Then I go ahead and activate Sigma to spec that back, and then I activate Circular, grabbing the Superfactorial. That is what the card's called. Couldn't remember in the last game. I go ahead and detach 2 to search, and he goes ahead and drops the Effect Veiler. So then I target my own monster with Subtraction to spec it out, and then we link 2 into Splash Mage. Splash Mage will bring back the Subtraction, it doesn't really matter. And then we go into Heat Soul. So we're not getting the co-linked monsters, but we are still getting the draw, which is better than nothing. So he cuts the deck for me, I pay 1,000, and I draw the card. Here I set a card, which, you know, wonder what that is. Good old Superfactorial. And he goes ahead and drops Regeki. Like, what? Okay, so there goes Heat Soul. Don't know why I didn't train it to draw a card, but is what it is. There's the Moye, and I dropped the Effect Veiler because, you know, like, why drop it if, you know, if not? Then activate Superfactorial because he set a card, so I can go ahead now and rip all 3 out to get rid of his monster, his back row, and rip a card out of his hand. So we go odds and evens, and he loses the evenly matched, and then he has to pass turn. So I've got a 2k beat on the field because that's all he is now. I'll go ahead and bring back the Sigma because I don't have a monster in the extra monster zone because, yeah, he got rid of them all. From here, I'm having a little flick through what I want to go into. Decide to link off the Sigma into the Link Disciple, and then normal summon the Droll and Lockbird and go into Transcode, which then will spark the Link Disciple because it went into a 2300 monster to bring it back. Transcode brings back the Splash Mage. Splash Mage targets the Circular and brings that back as well. We're cooking. Our opponent has an open field. We're cooking. We have bodies. We can get to access code with 5-3. I don't think I can get to access code OTK, but there's access code anyway. And then we link 2 into the G Golem Crystal to bring back the Transcode. Transcode powers up the G Golem by 600 and itself by 600. And Transcode powers them both up by 500. Our opponent sees writing on the wall. Oh, yeah, so our opponent saw the writing on the wall and decided to scoop it up. And that was a very quick 2-0 in round 3. I did record round 4, but I'm not going to show that gameplay. It was against somebody else at locals. I'm not even going to name them. The gameplay was not very good. I opened Hand Trap City, which just shut them down game 1. And then game 2, they bricked so hard. It was unbelievable. I felt so bad taking that win. So I went 4-0. I went undefeated on the day and came first, which is amazing. So I'm very thankful for that. But this is the last video you're going to see from this week. So there's only 2 uploads this week, which isn't a lot, but it's better than none. And hopefully, well, next week, I have a real spicy surprise for you. It is an OTS week. I'm not playing in the OTS. I'm going to be judging it. But as such, Locals, which is hosting it, is allowing me to film feature matches to put up on the channel. So you're not going to get my gameplay. You're going to get strangers' gameplay in feature matches. Oh yeah, baby. It's going to be great. I can't wait. And I will catch you all next week.